Chosen one, blessings are raining on you. Blessings raining now. There comes a moment in a chosen one's life when the sky no longer just looms above. It opens. And when it opens, it doesn't drip. It pours. You are now standing under an open heaven. You may not feel it yet. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit already knows. The season has shifted. This is no longer the time of drought, of delay, of wandering in the desert. The clouds have gathered for one purpose: to release divine blessings directly over your life. And nothing can stop the rain that was written for you. Before we dive deep into this divine message, watch this video till the end. Something sacred is being spoken over your destiny. Comment your warmest wishes. Write number 99 and number 777 to seal this energetic moment, and subscribe for the glory journey ahead. This is not just a video. It's a portal of alignment, a chapter of your manifestation, a transmission for the ones who are ready to receive it all. Now listen carefully, because this is not the kind of rain you run from. This is the kind of rain you dance in. It's not random, it's not chaotic, and it's not meant for everyone. This is the sacred rain designed for your soul. You've gone through seasons of testing, waiting, pruning, and silence, not to break you, but to prepare the ground of your life. And now, the rain is falling, because the soil of your being is finally ready to receive what was always meant to bloom. Every hardship you faced was a dry wind that cracked open the surface of your identity so the blessings could seep into the deep places. Every rejection was a redirection to this exact spot beneath the open sky. Every unanswered question, every lonely night, every delay that made no sense, it all led to this downpour. And when God sends the rain, He doesn't ask for permission. He just sends it. Not in drops, but in waves. Not in portions, but in overflow. What's happening now is beyond logic. It's beyond effort. This is not about what you can earn. This is about what you are always worthy of. You are not chasing anymore. The blessings are chasing you. You're not begging anymore. The gates are opening for you. And the most stunning part, you don't need to do more, prove more, strive more. You just need to receive. This is the divine reversal. The shift from effort to ease, from striving to surrender, from waiting to witnessing. The same ground where nothing seemed to grow is about to erupt with unexpected fruit. The same hands that once reached out in desperation are now being filled without grasping, because rain knows how to find what belongs to it, and blessings know how to locate the one they were created for. You don't need to understand every detail of how this is unfolding. Just know that it is. You don't need to track every source or measure the outcomes. This is a different kind of rain. It multiplies in secret and reveals in divine timing. While others are watching clouds with doubt, you're walking in a flood of favor. While others feel stuck, you are being soaked in acceleration. Chosen one, what's coming upon you is not average. It's royal. This is not a sprinkle of luck. It's a rainstorm of design. The blessings raining on you now were preserved through time and space, waiting for this very version of you. The healed you, the aligned you, the bold you, the you that kept going when it didn't make sense. And here you are, still standing, still hoping, still ready. That readiness is what activated this rain. Your willingness to walk in faith, even when nothing looked certain. Your decision to keep showing up when the reward seemed far away. That's what pierced the clouds. So don't question the blessings. Don't shrink when the abundance starts appearing. Don't apologize for the miracles that others don't understand. You've waited long enough. You've carried dry seasons like silent anchors around your spirit. And now it's time to let the rain dissolve every residue of lack. This is a clean sweep, a new soil, a sky that recognizes you by name. You are not forgotten. You are not skipped. You are not invisible to divine timing. The blessings raining on you are arriving on schedule. Not your schedule, but the sacred one. And from this point on, things won't trickle in. They'll rush in. You'll feel it in waves. The emails, the confirmations, the connections, the resources, the support. What once took years will now take days. What once needed pushing will now require only presence. Because when blessings rain, they don't just water your goals, they awaken your identity. You start to see yourself differently. You stop settling. You stop apologizing. You start radiating with the truth of who you really are. Not the version the world shaped, but the version heaven preserved. Let the rain fall. Let it cleanse your old beliefs. Let it wash away every story of lack. Let it reintroduce you to ease. Because this is your softness era, your permission era, your rain-soaked transformation. And remember, the rain doesn't ask if you're ready. It knows when you are. And now, it's time. There's something majestic about the first moment you realize it's finally happening. You feel it not just around you, but inside you. It's not just the circumstances that are shifting. It's your entire state of being. This isn't just a season of blessings. It's a divine saturation. It's a state of flow that touches every area of your life with intention. You're not surviving anymore. You're thriving in dimensions you didn't even know existed. When the rain of blessings pours, it doesn't come with noise. It comes with knowing. A quiet confidence settles in your bones. You don't have to announce anything. You don't have to explain your glow. You simply radiate. That's how divine blessings work. They whisper before they roar. They build inside of you before they manifest outside of you. And right now, your soul is full to the brim, overflowing with the kind of richness that cannot be measured in coins, but in clarity. You no longer feel pressed to make others understand what's unfolding. You're not chasing validation anymore. You're walking in confirmation. Everything you need to see has already been revealed in the rhythm of your days, the synchronicities, the aligned encounters, the moments of peace where chaos used to live. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that the rain is not a passing event. It's a new climate. You've stepped into a new frequency, and in this space, ease becomes your new home. What once required force now happens through flow. Doors swing open without you knocking. Conversations find you without you scripting them. Opportunities call your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. And all of this, all of it, stems from one truth. You are aligned, and alignment attracts rain. This blessing isn't temporary. It's not a moment of luck. It's a lifestyle of grace. It's not dependent on what's happening in the economy, in your family, or in the world around you. It's divine. And because it's divine, it overrides logic. You may not be the most qualified, the most recognized, or the most followed, but you're the most aligned. And that's what heaven responds to. Alignment, not performance. Your patience has summoned power. Your stillness has summoned provision. And your faith has summoned favor. This is not a random reward. This is sacred repayment. You held the vision in the dark. You believed without evidence. You built without applause. And now, the rain is your reward. It's a response to your resilience. Every drop is a note in the song of your restoration. The blessings that are raining on you are not coming to repair you. They're coming because you're already whole. They are not filling an empty space. They are magnifying a fulfilled one. This is what overflow means. It's not about reaching for what you lack. It's about receiving more than you ever thought you were allowed to have. And now, it's all pouring in. Not one by one, but all at once. There's a new energy in your field. You're being magnetized to miracles. Even your silence carries power now. Even your presence shifts the atmosphere. That's what happens when you're drenched in divine favor. You stop speaking from effort and start existing as evidence. You become the walking answer to prayers you once whispered. You become the proof that waiting is never wasted when it's grounded in purpose. Don't second-guess this moment. Don't look around to see who else is receiving. This is your rain, your portion, your outpouring. And it's not coming because you begged. It's coming because you believed. Even when you didn't feel strong, even when you doubted yourself, even when nothing around you seemed to shift, you stayed faithful to the vibration of your future. Now, your atmosphere is shifting with you. You'll see it in your relationships, old cycles breaking, new connections forming. You'll see it in your work, creative ideas flowing, support showing up uninvited. You'll see it in your health, vitality increasing, clarity returning. Everything is being touched by this rain. Let this remind you, nothing was lost. Everything you thought was slipping away was only being rearranged for better. Every time you had to let go, you made space for something greater. This is what divine timing does. It doesn't just give you what you asked for. It delivers what you didn't know you needed when you're truly ready to receive. You're not in a waiting room anymore. You're in a receiving room. This is the moment when the sky stops withholding. And when heaven decides to rain, nothing can block it. Not delays, not people, not systems. The only thing that can stop you from receiving now is disbelief. And you've already crossed that threshold. You believe. That's why it's raining. So walk in it, speak in it, live in it. Let your days be drenched in grace. Let your words be soaked in wisdom. Let your decisions flow from abundance, not fear. You don't have to shrink. You don't have to explain. You don't have to dim. You are here to be seen, heard, and celebrated by divine design. The blessing isn't just what you're receiving, it's who you're becoming. And that version of you, the radiant, unstoppable, deeply grounded version of you, that's the real miracle. The blessing doesn't just change your reality, it rewrites your rhythm. You no longer move the same. You no longer think the same. The pace of your life begins to match the pace of the divine. You start waking up with peace instead of pressure. You start walking with purpose instead of panic. The rain is not just falling on you, it's moving through you. It's washing away every false narrative you've ever believed about your worth, your power, your potential. You begin to see yourself as the universe has always seen you, whole, worthy, and chosen. The rain is revealing what was hidden beneath the dust of delay. You're realizing that the setbacks were never a punishment. They were preparation. And now, with every drop that touches your path, the real you is emerging. The bold one, the free one, the aligned one. The version of you that doesn't carry survival in their posture anymore, but certainty. You've waited in the shadows for too long. You've spoken quietly, walked carefully, questioned your light. But now the rain is louder than your doubts. And that's the point. It's heaven's way of saying, enough hiding, enough hesitating, enough holding back. You don't need permission to rise anymore. The blessings raining on you are your permission. The world is about to see a different kind of abundance radiating from you. Not the kind you flaunt, but the kind that follows you. the kind that speaks in presence, in posture, in peace. Your abundance will not just be in what you have, but in who you are. Your energy will walk into rooms before you do. Your confidence will be rooted, not arrogant. Your glow will come from within, not from validation. And don't be surprised when people start noticing. Don't be shocked when you become magnetic. This is the natural result of living in flow with favor. People will wonder what changed. They'll ask what you did differently. And the answer will be simple. You aligned with the rain. The rain doesn't ask for your resume. It doesn't check your past. It doesn't require a perfect track record. It falls on the ready. It flows toward the open. And because you stopped resisting your truth, you became a vessel for divine release. The moment you stopped pretending, performing, proving, you made room for the blessings to recognize you. There's a new softness in your spirit. Not weakness, but softness. The kind of softness that knows its power. You're not swinging wildly anymore. You're flowing intentionally. You're not reacting to chaos. You're responding to alignment. That shift alone opens portals of provision. It attracts the right people, the right moments, the right miracles. You're going to start seeing rapid turnarounds, not because you're doing more, but because you're being more, being grounded, being truthful, being receptive. The blessings are raining on the version of you that finally stopped fighting the flow. You surrendered, and the rain responded. You're going to notice it in subtle ways first. The peace that comes without explanation. The sense of knowing when nothing is confirmed. The way people speak to you differently. The way your body relaxes into this new identity. And then, as time unfolds, you'll see the external manifestations catch up to your internal transformation. Jobs, invitations, resources, love. It will all begin to reflect what your soul already knows. You are in the overflow. There will be days when you'll cry, not out of pain, but out of awe. You'll sit in silence and feel the weight of beauty pressing against your chest. You'll look around and realize you're living in what you once only dreamed about. Not because of hustle, not because of manipulation, but because you were finally willing to believe you were worthy of it all. And that belief, that simple shift in your inner world, that's what opened the skies. The rain doesn't argue. It doesn't rush. It doesn't need to shout. It simply falls. And as it falls, it nurtures every forgotten seed inside of you. Seeds of joy, seeds of love, seeds of creative fire, seeds of sacred remembrance. The parts of you that were buried are now blooming with boldness, and the soil that once seemed cracked and useless, it's now holy ground. Don't underestimate the small signs, the little things, the way someone looks at you with reverence, the random message of appreciation, the unexplainable peace after a long day. These are droplets of grace. These are love notes from the divine, reminding you that you're in the blessing, you're in the miracle, you're in the rain. So protect this frequency. Guard your atmosphere. You don't owe access to everyone. Not everyone will understand your softness. Not everyone will honor your rain. And that's okay. Some people are addicted to the drought. But you've chosen the flood. You've chosen the ease. You've chosen the clarity. And now, you walk with heaven's signature on your spirit. You're stepping into a space where you no longer question whether you deserve it. That doubt is dissolving in the flood. The blessings raining on you now don't just arrive to change your circumstances. They arrive to rewire your internal compass. You're not navigating by fear anymore. You're moving by knowing. You're no longer asking, "Is this too good to be true?" Instead, you're saying, It's about time. The sky is not confused about who you are. The rain never hesitated. It waited. It waited for your yes. Not the yes you spoke with your mouth, but the yes you whispered through your energy. The yes that said, I am ready to be seen. I am ready to be supported. I am ready to let the past go and let the blessings in. And now that you've said yes, everything is responding. You've entered a new agreement with the universe, one that does not involve struggle as the price of joy. You've outgrown survival. You've graduated from suffering. You've stepped out of scarcity. You are no longer addicted to proving your worth. You know it. You carry it. You exude it. Watch how fast things unfold when you stop blocking the flow, when you stop questioning the ease, when you stop waiting for the shoe to drop. This is not a trick. This is not a temporary lift before another fall. This is the new elevation, and it's not based on mood or moment. It's based on momentum. You've built this. Every time you didn't quit. Every time you chose love over fear. Every time you chose rest over rushing. Every time you sat in silence and listened instead of reacting. That was the building. That was the internal architecture of your future. And now that your foundation is solid, the blessings have arrived to furnish the life you were always meant to live. Your blessing is not loud. It's not for attention. It's sacred. It's not for the highlight reel. It's for the healing. It shows up in the way your voice no longer shakes, in the way you say no without guilt, in the way you trust yourself even when no one else understands your direction. This is your glow-up, but it's spiritual. It's silent. It's sovereign. It's built on a different frequency. You're not where you are because of a formula. You're here because of faith. You're not rising because you were chosen by people. You're rising because you were chosen by purpose. Let that sink in. You are chosen by purpose. That means your life is not random. The things that come to you now are not rewards for good behavior. They're reminders of alignment. When you honor your truth, when you make room for peace, when you show up without pretending, that's when blessings rain. And now that the rain has started, you no longer have to chase. You no longer have to scheme or control or force. You've entered the realm of allowing. And in this realm, time bends. What took others years comes to you in moments. Not because you're better, but because you're ready. Spiritually, emotionally, energetically. Ready. This rain knows your name. It knows your dreams. It knows your timing. It has no interest in flooding the wrong places. It lands with precision. It falls with intention. Every drop is coded with exactly what you need in this exact moment. Not too much, not too little, just right. You'll notice you don't crave the things you used to. You're no longer thirsty for recognition. You're no longer desperate for love that comes with conditions. The blessing of rain has quenched those longings. Now, your thirst is for purpose, for truth, for deep connection, for divine fulfillment. And because your desire has evolved, your reality will too. Things will begin to reorganize around you. People will exit, and you'll feel peace, not panic. Paths will close, and you'll smile, not worry. Because the rain brings clarity. You'll start to know what is for you just by how it feels. You'll begin to measure life by peace, not pressure. There is no need to explain yourself in this chapter. Those who are aligned with your rain will feel it. They will respect your boundaries. They will mirror your energy. You won't have to beg for understanding. You won't have to dilute your truth. You are becoming the kind of person whose presence speaks louder than words. This rain doesn't just soak your outer world, it restores your inner temple. Your mind becomes quiet. Your heart becomes open. Your decisions become wise. You'll start creating from clarity instead of chaos. You'll start receiving from abundance instead of anxiety. This is what it means to be blessed, to walk in balance, to live in truth, to rise in peace, to give from overflow instead of depletion. And soon you'll realize the greatest blessing is not the things falling into your lap. The greatest blessing is the person you've become through the waiting, through the healing, through the surrender. You are not the same person who once asked for the rain. You are the person who now understands how to carry it. You are no longer holding an umbrella out of fear. You're dancing in the downpour with joy. You're barefoot in your destiny, unapologetic in your receiving, grateful in your glow. You are living proof that when blessings rain, they don't just water your life, they transform your soul. Chosen one, you're not walking in the same world anymore. Everything looks familiar, but everything feels different because you've changed. The rain didn't just fall to bless your environment. It came to upgrade your frequency. And now that your vibration has risen, the world must meet you at this new level. Don't shrink back just because others haven't caught up. Don't water down your truth to maintain old comfort zones. The rain has carried you somewhere new, and the only thing that can keep you stuck is pretending you didn't move. But you did. You've grown. You've healed. You've awakened. And now, it's time to embody it. This is your embodiment era. You are no longer just hoping for blessings. You are living as someone who is blessed. It shows in the way you speak, the way you think, the way you love yourself in silence. You're not just receiving miracles, you're becoming a magnet for them. Because the blessing is no longer just something around you. It's alive inside of you. Feel that shift. You don't need to hustle to earn it. You don't need to convince anyone that you deserve it. Your existence is the evidence. Your presence is the permission. The blessing flows because you finally remembered who you are. You've stepped into your original design, the one that was always meant to thrive, shine, radiate, and overflow. And that's why things feel so different now. You're not reacting from wounds anymore. You're responding from wisdom. You're not chasing alignment. You are alignment. Every step you take now is synced with divine order. Every word you speak now carries weight. Every decision you make now holds sacred momentum. What once felt far away is now near. What once felt impossible is now manifesting. What once needed planning is now arriving through peace. And what once required struggle is now flowing with stunning simplicity. That is the sign. Ease. You've moved from effort to energy. You're no longer pushing for results. You're attracting reality. The rain taught you that when you rest in your truth, everything recognizes you. Money recognizes you. Love recognizes you. Healing recognizes you. And they come, not because you scream for them, but because you became a vibrational match. The truth is, you were never behind. You were being prepared. You weren't being punished. You were being positioned. The pause was not rejection. It was a reset. The delay was divine design. And now, that design is being revealed right in front of you. Watch how the rain clears the path. People who were once confusing will become clear. Circumstances that were once chaotic will settle. Things that didn't make sense before will start falling into place without you forcing them. This is what it looks like when blessings rain, with order and timing. Everything blooms at the right pace, and that pace is no longer slow. It's divine acceleration now. Get ready. You'll blink, and what you once called impossible will be part of your daily life. You'll wake up to messages, calls, offers, invitations, love, beauty, all wrapped in the frequency of, "You're ready now." No more begging, no more bargaining, no more betraying yourself just to fit in. You don't need to explain the rain. You don't need to tone it down. Let it flood your story. Let it saturate your silence. Let it write a new ending, where once there was only survival. This is your redemption arc. This is your legacy unfolding. And with every blessing that falls, more of your past gets rewritten. Every time you receive from ease, you heal an old belief that told you life had to be hard. Every time you welcome joy without guilt, you heal a generational wound. Every time you open your heart to abundance without fear, you open the door for others to do the same. Your healing is not selfish, it's sacred. Your rising is not arrogant, it's ancestral. Your blessings are not random, they're righteous. So breathe deeply into this chapter. Hold it gently. Let it expand you. Don't rush through it trying to reach the next level. You're already in it. The rain is not here to pass through you quickly. It's here to nourish you deeply, to linger, to restore. Feel it in your chest, in your gut, in your soul. You're being made whole. The brokenness wasn't the end of your story. It was the beginning of your blooming. And now you're becoming a garden of miracles. Others will walk by and wonder how you did it, but only you will know the full truth. You weathered the storm, and now you are the storm. A storm of light, of grace, of creative power and sacred peace. You are the evidence that heaven still speaks, that blessings are not myths, they are movements. And you, chosen one, are a walking movement, a walking miracle, a walking moment of divine confirmation. And as long as you keep walking in truth, the rain will never stop. There's a stillness that follows the rain, not emptiness, but a sacred calm, a quiet recognition that something has changed and will never return to what it was. That's where you are now, not at the beginning, not in the chaos, but in the afterglow, in the clarity, in the holy hush, where blessings don't just fall, they settle. Let them settle in your bones. Let them settle in your voice, your posture, your vision. You are no longer hoping for your moment. You are in it. The sky has already spoken, and the rain has already landed. You are living inside the answered prayer. And from here, everything you build will be watered by grace. Chosen one, this is what it means to be anchored in favor. You're not rattled by what comes or goes. You're not shaken by temporary shifts, because you've become the constant. You've become the still point. You've become the rooted one, deeply planted, fully fed, spiritually aware, and beautifully unbothered. The blessing isn't just the rain, it's the way you've changed in the presence of it. The way you no longer question the flow. The way you expect good things, not because you're entitled, but because you're aligned. That's what it means to walk in your divine identity. You don't chase what is already yours. You allow it. You welcome it. You thank it. And now, your entire life is becoming a thank you note. Your joy is a thank you. Your peace is a thank you. Your softness, your self-trust, your boundaries, your dreams, all of them are thank yous to the divine for choosing you, growing you, and raining down on you at just the right time. There's no more proving to do. There's no more waiting to be worthy. There's no more trying to be ready. You are it. You are here. You are enough. The rain didn't fall by accident. It fell because you became a sanctuary. You became a safe place for the sacred. You became the field that was finally ready to receive the harvest. And that harvest is not just for you. It's through you. It will touch others. It will heal others. It will open doors you never even knocked on. Because what's flowing through your life now is not normal, It's generational. It's legacy. It's transcendent. So dream bigger now. Love deeper now. Walk bolder now. Let the people who couldn't handle your drought sit quietly as they watch you bloom under heaven's flood. No anger, no vengeance, no proving, just presence. Let your life rise in silence. Let your name echo in rooms you've never been. Let your frequency introduce you long before you speak. And let your blessings serve as reminders that faith was never wasted, only planted. You are the harvest. You are the fulfillment. You are the one it was always raining for. And if ever you forget what season you're in, close your eyes and feel it. The peace in your chest, the strength in your spine, the ease in your steps, the clarity in your mind, the lightness in your laughter. That's the rain. That's the confirmation. That's the blessing unfolding in real time. You've passed the test. You've crossed the threshold. You've made it through the drought. And now, you live in the downpour. You breathe in the overflow. You stand in the flood of everything you once cried for. And the best part? This is only the beginning. So shine, flow, building love, because blessings are still raining on you, and they always will. Something sacred happens after the rain. The ground is no longer just soil. It becomes sanctuary. And you, chosen one, are no longer just the one who was blessed. You become the rain bearer. You carry the frequency of overflow. You become a walking reminder that miracles are real, that divine timing exists, that the storm was not in vain. People will be drawn to your energy now, and they won't always know why. But you will. You'll recognize it in their eyes, in their questions, in the silent hope they carry. They'll lean in closer to your peace because they've felt the drought and they can smell the rain on you. You won't have to preach. Your presence will be the sermon. This is the rise of your divine influence. Not through power, but through purity. Not through shouting, but through shining. You've walked through fire and flood, and now you're being placed in positions where your presence alone will change atmospheres. Your healed heart will soften hard places. Your grounded energy will calm storms. Your quiet joy will crack open cages others didn't know they were in. Because rain doesn't just bless, it awakens, it multiplies, and it creates carriers of its frequency. You are now a carrier. That's why your silence has become louder. That's why your inner world feels weightier. That's why your peace can't be shaken easily. Because what's flowing through you is not ordinary. It's divine irrigation. You're watering dry places simply by being you. You're elevating spaces just by breathing in alignment. So don't be surprised when people begin to shift around you. Some will want to drink from your overflow. Others may be triggered by your shine. Don't dim. Don't shrink. Just remember, rain only offends the ones who wanted it to stay dry. You've crossed the threshold. You no longer live from scarcity. You live from source. And when you live from source, you don't run out. You refill. You recycle. You restore. That is your new role now. Not just to receive blessings, but to bless others by being who you truly are. This next chapter is about expansion. The blessings raining on you were not meant to stop with you. They're meant to flow through you. The ideas you're getting now, they're not just for personal gain. They're blueprints for impact. The love you're experiencing now, it's not just for comfort. It's a mirror to heal others. The abundance around you, it's not just for spending. It's for shifting the culture of those around you. You are the beginning of a ripple. You are the living result of alignment. You are the moment others have been praying for. And still, it's not pressure, it's purpose. You're not here to save anyone. You're here to be you, fully. And by doing that, you'll activate dormant parts in everyone around you. You'll speak without even trying. You'll inspire without ever scripting. You'll move, and blessings will follow your motion. That's what happens when you rise from the rain. You become more than a person. You become a portal. You don't have to go back to explain how you got here. Some won't understand your storm, and that's okay. Let them see the shine. Let them feel the afterglow. Let them witness the soft power of a soul that surrendered, survived, and soared. You've crossed timelines. You've shifted dimensions. You've entered the frequency of favor. And now, you're operating from a higher realm. This new altitude comes with clarity, with peace, with vision. And as the rain continues to pour, you won't just think about what you can get. You'll begin to dream about what you can give. Because true abundance is not just having, it's sharing from wholeness, from overflow, from the unshakable truth that the blessings will never run out as long as you stay aligned. So give freely, speak gently, walk boldly, smile deeply. You are not the same. You are now the rain.